G1 Climax, day 15, day 8 of Block A. As we got 4 shows left, we're almost there. Bad Luck Fale versus Yoshihashi to start off these block matches. Really nothing to talk about as far as the undercard here, as the main event and the co-main, the finish got fucked up, but the main event for sure, you gotta see it. God and Evil, they fucking killed it. But, without further ado, we'll go on to the actual review. As slow start to this one, this Bad Luck Fale Yoshihashi match, figured it so. Really nothing too crazy between these two, as they go to the outside. Fale throws Yoshihashi into the barricade, running blockbuster from Yoshihashi. Yoshihashi does another blockbuster, this time from the top rope. Fale kicks out, followed with a big splash on Yoshihashi. Running lariat from Yoshihashi, goes for the swanton. Tongaloa grabs him and pulls him down, giving enough time to grab him. As running double knees from Yoshihashi gets a 2 count. Yoshihashi with an armbar. Tongaloa comes in with a chair and attacks Yoshihashi, DQing the match. Yoshihashi with 4 points. As just a little side note, Fale, and the first time in his career, will not get double digits points in the G1. That's pretty fucking crazy. I figured this year would be the year he would break the streak, as just had a feeling Fale wasn't really getting the monster rub that he usually gets. I figure that the ghetto and kind of the offense are kind of cooling down on him. As it's time. It's time. In my predictions, I went the other way. I figured they'd keep it going, just to go off of stats and going off of the statistics and feeling like, well, maybe he could. He had the block to do it. Just with the firing squad, a lot of the DQs and stuff kind of fucked him. As next match, got Minoru Suzuki versus Hangman Page. Hangman jump starts the match with a boot to the face. Holy fuck. They fight to the outside. They go to the entrance stage. Hangman does a moonsault onto Suzuki and Despy, who are like not even on the ramp. They're like kind of down below it. Highlight of the G1 Climax for Hangman Page. That was definitely... It was a big time moment. Suzuki manhandles the referee for a bit. Lariat from Hangman Page. PK kick from Suzuki. Strike exchanges from Suzuki, who tells Hangman to come on, boy. Which that's fucking terrifying. Suzuki gives Hangman a palm strike from hell. Drops him. Suzuki counters a slingshot lariat into a sleeper hold. Hangman goes for it again. This time though he hits it and rite of passage. And Hangman Page beats Minoru Suzuki. Holy shit, what a big win. Hangman was 6 points, and Hangman has now beaten a former GHC heavyweight champion, an All-Japan Triple Crown champion, and an IWGP champions in his first G1 Climax. Of course, that's just Togi Makabe and Minoru Suzuki, but hey, he's done it. And that's huge. That's huge for a G1. His first time ever. Of course, there's some guys like Kenny Omega and Hiroki Goto who win it the first time they're in a G1, but and there's sometimes you just get the little small things. And speaking of the first time G1s, JY versus Togi Makabe. This match also goes to the outside, which I think out of this card, 4 out of the 5 matches went to the outside. As this match, it was nothing too crazy, of course, as they go to the outside and Jay White shoves Makabe into the guardrail. Makabe with a 10-punch combos, they get back into the ring. Jay White chops the shit out of Togi Makabe. Makabe hits the overhead spider suplex, which I'll never get tired of seeing that. Doesn't go for the King Kong knee drop, though, as Jay White's a little far away from him. German suplex followed by a lariat from Togi Makabe, gets a 2 count. Makabe this time goes for the King Kong knee drop, and he misses it. Jay White brings in chairs, uses one on Makabe while Red Shoes is down. Blade Runner, and gets the win for Jay White. Jay White with 12 fucking points here, which right now Jay White's tied with MVP and Kenny Omega, who MVP in 2011 and Kenny Omega in 2016. The records for the most points ever in their first G1 was 12 points. And he still got 1 match left, so he could break that record. He could have 14 fucking points and won the block. But, it's leaning like it probably won't happen, but hey, you never say never. Michael Elgin versus Hiroshi Tanahashi, the co-main event. Crowd was very pro Tanahashi to start this off. Really no surprise there. Hiroshi Tanahashi, go Ace. Go Ace he is. As Elgin and Tanahashi trade strikes. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex from Elgin into a Falcon Arrow. Dragon Screw Leg Whip from the middle rope from Tanahashi. I fucking love a Dragon Screw Leg Whip. As Tanahashi skins the cat to get back into the ring. Superplex from Elgin gets a 2 count. Buckle Bomb from Elgin. Tanahashi with a Fighting Spirit into a Sling Blade. Elgin kicks out. Tanahashi with another Sling Blade goes for the High Fly Flow, but Elgin catches him and rolls through it. Strike exchanges from both men. into a lariat from Elgin that floors Tanahashi. Sit out crucifix powerbomb from Elgin. Tanahashi kicks out of that. Elgin with the buckle bomb goes for the Revolution Elgin bomb. Tanahashi tries to spin into a roll up. But something gets fucked up there as Elgin just stares at Tanahashi for a couple of seconds, and Elgin's like, oh shit, I gotta step into it, and steps into it for the roll-up, and Tanahashi gets the win. Sucks, the finish fell flat from the fuck-up. The crowd was rocking, it was into it, commentators were into it, but, that's just the kind of the price you pay for going for the difficult finish, because that's a difficult spot, spinning, because Elgin's spinning, and Tanahashi still has to spin, at the same time for this roll-up, and it's a difficult spot. It's a finish to do, but, that's why they are at the top of their game, and, it happens. Tanahashi with 14 points, though, as Okada now has to beat Evil and Tanahashi to win the block, and advance to the finals, while also Evil has to beat Jay White, as Tanahashi just has to beat Okada, he advances into the finals and wins the block, and, Jay White, though, still, obviously, could be in there as well if Tanahashi loses to Okada and Jay White beats Evil. He goes on to the finals because he has a tiebreaker win over Tanahashi and Okada. So really it's a 3-horse race here for these Block A's. As we go to the main event, though, Evil versus Kazuchika Okada. My match of the night. These guys fucking killed it. Okada re-dyed his hair to a bright red. Holy fuck. That man will have no hair when he's 35 years old. With all this dye in his hair. He's been dyeing his hair for the past 6 years now. Since he's came back post-excursion. As Evil... they go to the outside, Evil throws him into the guardrail. Evil does a chair attack, but this time, he runs the person into the ring post using the other chair. Sidewalk slam from Evil gets a 2 count. Evil and Okada go to the ramp. Evil goes for Darkness Falls, which, holy fuck, that would have been crazy. But Okada counters it into a DDT, gets back to his feet, and Jao dropkicks Evil, who rolls down the ramp towards the ring. That was a funny little spot, because Evil's, too close to Okada. And he wasn't, far enough to where he can just naturally trip and fall over. He had to, take a couple of steps, then roll, and it's just kind of funny. Funny little gimmick there. As Evil counters Okada's Rainmaker as they get back into the ring in a fucking picture-perfect dropkick from the top rope from Okada. Holy fuck. That is why that man is the best in the goddamn world. That was so perfect. God damn it, he's awesome. Evil counters Okada's Rainmaker with a Rainmaker of his own. Okada kicks out at fucking 2.999. I've said it throughout this tournament. This man is the fucking god of the 2.99 kick out. Unbelievable. Evil hits a lariat. Okada again kicks out. Both guys go for their finishers. They even go for each other's finishers, with Okada hitting the STO on Evil, and Evil kicks out at 2. Holy shit. Dropkick to the back of the head into a tombstone from Okada. Evil counters the Rainmaker with a lariat. He brings him back to his feet. Okada with a discus lariat into the actual Rainmaker, and Okada wins. What a fucking main event. Even though Okada winning was pretty much a lock, it was for sure 100% he was going to win that match, because it didn't take it away. Because basically, as we kind of stated in the co-main, the post after the co-main, if Okada would have lost this match, Tanahashi would have just automatically won the block. And Geto... he likes building up to where the main events of even the last days of the tournament matter. So it just kind of would have been a dud of Block A. It would have been well, it's already determined. Why should people care? But it is Okada, Tanahashi in the main event, so people still would have cared. I would have fucking cared. At least Okada with 12 points, though. One more day left for Block A. And it's also they'll be going to Budokan Hall. Their next show is 2 out of 5 on the predictions. Got the co-main and main right, so at least we got the matches that matter. Got them right for the big preview there at the beginning of before the tournament. As we get a 2-day break. We're coming back on the 8th for Block B, which will be Sonata versus Tetsuya Naito. Holy fuck, that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be a lot of fun. As that will also be the final show for New Japan before they go into Budokan, which you have no idea how excited I am for that. That's gonna be fucking crazy. That's gonna be for newer fans who haven't really understood what Budokan was a big fucking deal for All Japan, and even Noah too. But New Japan, they'd run it seldomly. Really, Tokyo Dome was kind of their thing, but they sometimes run it. But really, that was an All Japan thing. All Japan 90s. You think of any big time All Japan 90s main event, it probably happened in Budokan. And Budokan is in Virtual Pro Wrestling 2. for the N64. The last wrestling show that's happened at Budokan was Kenta Kobashi's Final Burning show, which was a retirement show in 2013. There hasn't been one since. The All Together shows that Noah, All Japan, and New Japan did together to raise funds for the tsunami earthquake and the Red Cross for Japan and all that. Those shows happen there. It's a big... You could say it's the Madison Square Garden of Japan. It's kind of hard because there's Tokyo Dome and there's Budokan. Budokan is just bigger for like more companies like All Japan and Noah, and somewhat New Japan. Was New Japan is strictly Tokyo Dome, really. All Japan never really ran there. Noah never really ran there. So really, it was just a New Japan thing. But you could say that very historic fucking venue to say the least. Is it better than Tokyo Dome? Is it Tokyo Dome better than Budokan? Yeah, it's really just hearsay. It's really, whatever you prefer. They're both awesome. They're both historical venues for Japan, inside Japan. You know, a lot of history throughout that's happened in Budokan, and that's going to be awesome because there's going to be more history there. You got Okada, Tanahashi, you got Ibushi and Omega, the first time they've had a match against each other in 8 fucking years. You got the finals of this G1. There's 3 big-time matches going to happen at Budokan. It's going to be crazy. I can't wait for it. Thank you all for watching, though, this review, and I'll catch you guys for the next one. Take care, everyone.